This week on World Business, pumping money into its people, buoying up Qatar's human capital with money from the gas fields.
Education City is a brilliant concept. It hasn't been done anywhere else in the world.
A meeting of minds in our new peer-to-peer segment. Business leader M. Shafiq Gabbar talks with Rahul Bajaj, chairman of one of India's industrial powerhouses, about India's growth, a new world order, trade and management.
I need better governance all over the world. I need a situation where somehow the citizens of the developed world, the citizens, must come to know the facts of life.
Plus, to infinity and beyond, space tourism creeps closer to becoming a reality.
Now, we now have 270 paid-up customers, and we're holding just under $40 million in deposits in the bank.
Hello and welcome. I'm Kate Russell and this is World Business, your weekly insight into the global business trends shaping our lives. It's boom time right now in the Gulf, with vast sums of money flowing in almost as fast as fossil fuels flow out. The region may be rich in resources, but suffers from serious underdevelopment of its human capital. Well, now the Gulf states are trying to address that issue with the help of some big brands from the academic world.
Qatar is rich. A new skyline is emerging on the shores of the Arabian Gulf, funded in part by the wealth generated from possessing the world's third largest supply of natural gas. Qatar's planning to spend some $133 billion on infrastructure by 2012. But perhaps more importantly to its long-term future, it's also trying to ensure its people have access to a home-based, world-class education.
Education City is a brilliant concept. It hasn't been done anywhere else in the world, bringing top universities together to bring the best education from the United States to a particular region, and each university was only invited to bring their specialized top-ranked program to the institutions here.
The Qatari government, which funds Education City through the Qatar Foundation, pays for all the buildings, teachers, running costs and the fees of many of the students.
All of our Qatari students are financed and supported by the nation, and all of our students, about 60% are Qatari, approximately 45% are non-Qatari, and they're supported by a whole series of scholarships, private and public scholarships.
The principal requirement from the Qatar Foundation is that the 6 US universities now operating there provide the same standard of education as on their home campus.
Qatar Foundation and Cornell University agreed that the program has to be of the same quality. Initially people didn't believe it, but now we have evidence to prove that.
One of the great things about us here in Qatar and about all the branch campuses in Education City, by our contract, we give the same degree here that we give in Pittsburgh. We have the same standards worldwide.
The city has also had a significant impact on the educational opportunities of Qatari women, since they now no longer have to travel abroad to receive international schooling, something local families have, traditionally, been reluctant to allow.
Well, as a Qatari woman, Carnegie Mellon University in Qatar gave me so much more than I expected. It's not just preparing me in terms of academic, but it prepares me in terms of social and networking.
The concept of setting up a cluster of 6 different specialised universities on one campus also means that students have access to a diverse range of classes.
Our students studying design have the opportunity to go and take a business class with Carnegie Mellon, they can take an engineering class with Texas A&M, they can go to a journalism class with Northwestern.
Qatar's government is not just providing education, it's also spending 2.8% of its GDP every year on research, and has built, besides Education City, a centre for both the research and the commercialisation of technology, called the Qatar Science and Technology Park. Both QSTP and Education City are intended to feed off each other.
We can bring alongside us Qataris who come through the university and come out of university and then can come and work in places like the Science and Technology Park in really applied research things that we can then translate and use in the field.
But the research element of Education City and QSTP is not just limited to the field of petrochemicals. The Cornell Weill Medical College will also be researching into some of Qatar's and the world's most pressing healthcare problems.
We'll be recruiting another 17 scientists over the next 2-3 years, and they'll be targeting their own areas of expertise. Stem cell research, molecular genetic medicine, maybe focusing on neurogenetic abnormalities of the newborn. Those are some of the examples.
Qatar's government understands the development of its human capital is as important as the exploitation of its natural resources. The changes that are taking place in the country are unprecedented, but providing its people with some of the world's best education should stand it in good stead for the challenges and opportunities of the years to come.